Hey friends, I hope you're doing amazing. Happy October 31st. Going into November, I wanted to jump on and set up some pages for the first full week of November in my Hobonichi Weeks. And I'm going to take it out of its cover to do this because it's a little bit easier. This cover, if you're new here, is a Moterm Veg Tan in Indigo. I love this blue with this ollie clip, which is like blue diamond ice or something like that. I don't really remember what it's called, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this out, and it is really crazy chunky. So this week, here's today. I still have some stickers left from this BizzyBee Planner kit. The end of the week, I will put in some notes and stuff from the week. This is pretty much like, let me back up. Welcome back if you're returning. Thank you so much. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lisa, and I appreciate you clicking on the video. If you enjoy the content, I do hope you'll subscribe to my channel. So, this week is my BizzyBee Planner kit. I generally use this as a year of record. So it's got every appointment, event, it's got lots of pictures, memory keeping throughout the year in here. And then in the back pages, I use this as like a little memory or something of the day. I use the Mandy Lynn Plans monthly dashboard, and then I do a page per week for just a little snippet of the day. Yeah, so that's what I'm using Hobonichi Weeks for. It doesn't go anywhere. It's not an everyday carry. It stays at home. So I will set this aside because I will be using some of these anyway, to finish up my week. But this week I picked out this really pretty kind of like it's little leopard print pumpkins and then white, and then it has all these beautiful leaves, and it's from Mandy Lynn Plans. It's a really beautiful fall kit. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to set this week up, and then in the back I'm going to be putting down my November dashboard and setting up my first full week of November for my note taking. So again, if that would interest you, I hope you'll grab a coffee, grab something to drink, grab your planner, and hang out with me. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let me get my little tweezers here. Okay. I need my upper washi. So I hope you guys are doing amazing. I'm going to try to stay in frame. When I filmed my A6 planner contender video, part of that video is a little bit out of frame. I do apologize if you saw that. I forgot I had like kind of focused in so you could see the pages a little bit better, and then yeah. So anyway, it wasn't a complete loss. It was okay. So you guys, it is getting to be that season. I was watching a couple videos where you have even some planners that can start in November that are set up that way. And folks are getting ready to dive in to new planners, starting out with some things early and wonderful. That's always fun. That is always fun. This kit is just so pretty, you guys. So pretty. I love the little leopard looking print on some of these pumpkins. I have had a super busy week. As you can see, the first 4 days have been just slammed. Crazy busy, crazy busy. Let me set this aside here. I know everybody is just like, you know, on the hunt for their 2026 planner, or they are enjoying these Happy Meals coming in, or maybe they're watching all of the 2026 planner video reviews before they decide what interests them for next year. That is not a bad option. Yeah, that's not a bad option to do that. So what do I have coming up for this last week? I'm sorry, my first week of November. I wonder if I have not copied over my appointments for this first week of November yet. I haven't. I've got to do that in my get my calendar open over here. Okay, so I need to do that. I need to back up. So I've added some things in and have not put them down yet. Okay, yeah, I definitely want to get those in there. I think I just slacked off for a week here on getting my appointments moved over. Probably have some more I need to move over. Got that one in. So you guys, for those of you who do the Halloween thing, I'm sure that you are prepped. If you got little ones, you're doing costumes and so forth. Okay, that's done for now. Yeah, if you've got little ones, you're doing costumes and all kinds of stuff. Let's see, let's grab some. We don't really do Halloween now. I do have a little candy here in case we were to get a trick-or-treater. But last year we did not get even one trick-or-treater. So we just, I think the few kids in our subdivision probably go to larger subdivisions to do their, you know, their trick-or-treating. Oops. Okay, so we've got some appointments in there, and that is all we have coming up for this coming week so far. But inevitably that changes here and there. You know how it goes. Thought I had it this week. sticker I put up there, but what did I do with those? I know I had, let me see if I have some more in my backup stack here. I have some matte, or I had some this week's sticker. Here we go. They are from Pookie Bear Cuties. I do have a few left, so I will grab those. Put that up there. All right, I think that's all I've got going on for the moment. I might put, just because, why not, my little doctor stickers. Why not? I mean, physical therapy isn't really the doctor, but I got so many of these stickers. Why not utilize them? These are also from Planner Kate. Anyway, all right, so that's all I'm going to do here until obviously next week, and that'll get filled in with everything. Okay, I need to put my dashboard down, and I also picked out this washi just to use on the opposite page. I love these dashboards from Mandy Lynn Plans. I really do. I love them. So I'm expecting my my final pre-order for 2026 today or tomorrow. So I'll definitely be filming when I receive that. Definitely do that. I have to go over to my daughter's bookshop today and help her with her new bookmarks. She has these certain bookmarks that she uses for freebies with her orders, and I'm going to help her work on that today. Hopefully I'm still in frame here. I got to pay attention, Lisa. Yeah, so I'm going to help her make some of her freebie bookmarks. Get her a little bit ahead of the game because she's got some releases coming up and she wants to be prepared, of course. So I'll put notes here. Let's see. For November, I'm going to use this as I'm just going to say this month because I'm going to have a lot going on with hopefully moving, you know, into back downstairs where we've been doing a remodel. Let's see, what else do I want to do? Birthdays this month. Let's see. Projects is going to be kind of under the this month because that's going to all have to pertain with the house. So I'll do events because we're going to have Thanksgiving. So this is where I'll kind of jot down what's what for Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's really pretty. Now let me see if this is, I don't think I like that color now that I've picked it out. And let me grab my washi. Okay, let me just see if I can find something that's a little bit more, little better for this particular page. That's pretty. Ooh, you know what? That is pretty. I think I'm going to do this one. It's kind of like a, if you can see it, it's got this, it's a two-tone and one side is a little scalloped. I like that. I think I'm going to do that one. Have a sip of coffee. I brewed a pumpkin spice in my Keurig. So delish. So delish. I think I'm going to start down here. I'll tell you, as this book gets really chunky, it is hard to get the washi where it needs to be. We have our remodel going on, and I gotta tell you, it's gonna be so nice. But after, you know, 2.5 months, it's starting to, you know, you just get like, oh, I need to have this done, right? And it's my husband that's doing it. It's his company, you know, he's a builder, but it still is, you know, everything takes time. It's not a fast job. I have to do this like this here because, so sorry if that's not the best view here. Let me just turn it around this way, and maybe I can do this. Yeah, as you get closer to the back, as you get to the back of this planner, when it is as chunky as it is, it gets more difficult to get that washi in place. There we go. Okay, but it's good. It's in there. It's good. It is so cute, you guys. I'm so glad I picked that one. Okay, so now I need to get a little swoosh for my dates. Let's see, which one do I want to use? I think I'll use this one from a planner cake kit. It's going to be November 3rd through the 9th. So there we go on that. And birthdays. What do we have for birthdays? Do I just have one birthday this month? My goodness, maybe. Thanksgiving. It even gets tough to write in here, but I have jam-packed it. I have jam-packed it, so I gotta catch up on yesterday's little journaling, and then this will be the rest of this week. So you guys, I love this kit from Andy Lynn Plans. Now this November was a sticker. I have a little sheet of stickers that I put on each of the headers. I have to go back and do notes from October and September, actually, because I'm behind on those 2 months, but I need to do that. So I'll look back through my little journaling items, and then I'll write a little synopsis for the month in there. But I love that, you guys, starting out for the first full week of November. Not a lot of pages left for the year. And so we're here and here. I can't wait for the first week of January or so to do a full flip of this book. It's so fun and it's so jam-packed. So I just added a bunch of stickers from my dad's 85th birthday party, or his birthday dinner. My sister and I had a sister day. We took some pictures. Then we went to the nutrition place and we had these free carotid arteries, like ultrasounds. So we took pictures of us on the tables getting these ultrasounds. So yeah, I added in a bunch of pictures, and this book is really deformed now. It's if I was going to choose a Hobonichi Weeks for an everyday carry, I probably would not do this. Just for this, I mean, you could. It's not that you couldn't. But you just have to know how big it's going to get. I'm going to pop it back here in my cover. I think it's so beautiful in this cover. There's also, I think, like a lilac or some kind of purple cover from Moterm that you can get that would be beautiful with this too. I just really fell in love with this indigo cover. I think it's just so pretty. And it's just really, really nice cover. If you wanted to double it up as a wallet, you could easily do that, except for it doesn't have a zipper. That is one downfall of the Moterm for the Hobonichi Weeks, is I think a lot of people use this as an everyday carry. And you can double it up as a wallet. You can have your cards, your ID, your cash easily, receipts, whatever you need to, hold on to. You just have to carry a separate change purse. If you need some documents, you can always put them back here in the back pocket. But yeah, guys, I've really been enjoying this. We have 2 more months to go for the Hobonichi Weeks. And before I archive it on the shelf. And it has been a lot of fun. So I do look forward to this full flip. Any questions at all on what I am using in here or the stores that I purchased from, it's going to be in the description box. And I include all the stores that I purchased from on, generally speaking, regardless of whether I use those stickers in the Hobonichi Weeks or in rings or in my Wonderland 222, whatever. I just include all the stores. I just copy and paste it into the description box, and so you have access to, no matter what videos you're watching of mine, you'll have access to that information for your convenience. But if you do see something, let me know if you have a question. This is the high-tech Coletto C pen. I have quite a few of these in the 4 color. I have some in the 5 color. And I buy the refills in 0.4 and 0.5, mostly 0.4. I love these gel pens. They don't smear. They write beautifully on Tomoe River paper. The only paper I find that they don't write really well on is paper that has a lot of, what do they call it? Tooth to it, where it's kind of, it writes beautifully on the smooth paper. If it's got a lot of tooth to it, I think that's what they call it. Not so much, unless you go with a 0.7, then it would be very nice. Even the 0.5, maybe. The 0.4 I find is too skinny for those heavier duty, toothy cardstocks. So just an FYI on that. You can find these on Amazon in addition to the refills that you can purchase. Sometimes you can get the combo where you get the pen barrel and then you get a 10-pack of colors, a little tube of colors. I'll show you kind of what it looks like. It's going to look like that, and it has 10 colors in it. But yeah, you can get those in bundles, or you can buy the color refills individually. So anyway, you guys, if you have any questions at all on anything I shared, let me know. I can't wait to do a review on my last pre-order planner for 2026. Like I said, I do expect it today or tomorrow. So I'll keep you guys posted. Keep an eye. It's going to be a B6 slim size. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great weekend, a great Friday, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.